My name is Lorraine with So Unique. Today I'll be demonstrating my 1 yard no waste tote bag, which is very simple. So I'm going to go through some of the instructions. This is the bag, the 1 yard tote bag, plus you'll have instructions to finish the 2 zipper pouches and a fun key fob. You'll be working with 1 yard of fabric, so it's 36 inches by 45 inches wide. You'll fold it with the salvage edge on each end. So you're going to cut off 8 inches to create a 36-inch square. The 8 inches will make your handles for your tote bag, the zipper pouches, and the key fob. So set that aside. Be working with a square, making sure you press on your pellon interfacing so that it gives the bag some stiffness and it holds its shape. So considering that you'll be working with a square, I have here a piece of fabric that I've already cut the 8 inches off, and I'm working with a square. And I have finished both ends, and they're opposite ends. And the ends that you'll finish off, it depends on how you want to lay your fabric. Remembering you're working with a square, so it doesn't matter, you just have to finish off 2 opposite edges of the fabric. And this is what we have. This will create, one will create the top of your pocket, the other will just keep this piece of fabric from fraying. So working with the fabric wrong side up, so where you can see the interfacing, set your square piece of fabric down, you want to bring down one end that you finished, you want to bring that down 12 inches, when what's handy is having a mat like this, where you can follow and see your 12 inches down, so you have folded that piece 12 inches down. The piece that you're going to pull up is creating your pocket here. This is what we're creating now, and you will fold this up 9 inches. Fold up. Helpful if you need to press. So what you're looking at is like a rectangular piece of fabric, and this small piece that's folded up is creating your pockets. This is where you will, I like to fold in half and press this so I know the center of the piece of fabric. So I'm working with a center. Well, being 36 inches, so it's going to be divided into 2 18-inch pieces. Taking that center mark and a ruler, line it up to where you can quarter your bag by, you want to quarter your bag. So you're going to have 3, you're going to stitch across. You have one at that center point, and so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertical lines creating, you're dividing your bag so that you would create these pockets here. So you will have 6 pockets. So after you've sewn your vertical lines through all layers, you will bring one end in and press under a 1/2 inch all the way around. You're kind of creating a little tube there. This is where you get the bag completely finished with no raw edges and you don't need a serger. So you press that in nicely. You will bring the other end, raw end, in. So I'm going to fold it where you can see it. You're going to bring the opposite end in, and you're going to set it inside that tube. And you're going to sew through all layers here, top and bottom, through that. You're going to edge stitch that folded end that you just pressed nicely, and this will create like a tube. So what I've created is your bag, and you have the top stitch, and you can see the edge stitching through all layers inside and outside of the bag. This will be a side seam here. So after you've done that, I bring this point to the side. So across your bottom of your bag, that will create your bottom, and you know your bottom because it's the portion with the pockets. So I'm going to take this bag and turn it wrong side out and show you. Next you'll do your little triangular section to square off your bag. So from this point down, mark 2 inches and so across, creating your triangle pieces at the bottom of the bag. So this creates a nice square bag. Bringing it right side out. See how that has created that square? So this is how you create the bottom of the bag. And a tip I'd like to share with you is that I always put some kind of flower or embellishment on the side where I keep my keys in any purse or tote bag that I make or wear, so that I always know where my keys are. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this.